Hey guys, what's going on? I got a very special guest today. She's none other than Sara Elyse. She's from 700 WOW. She's a very big Cincinnati sports fan. How you doing, Sarah?
I am. I'm doing great. How are you today?
Good, good. Trying to figure out if it's going to be spring or summer or what. I don't think the weather can actually figure out what it's doing.
Well, you know how Cincinnati is. We get all the seasons in one week. So I think today we're dealing with some spring-like conditions. Starting Monday, we hit right into summer. Yeah, it looks like we're supposed to be getting like 90 degrees, which is going to be perfect after what we've had lately. 40-degree temperatures. I'm not a fan of that. And again, sorry about the conditions that I'm in right now. Right now, I have no idea what's going on outside. I'm stuck in a studio that is very dark because here at iHeart today, we have some construction crews heading through all of our studios and they're replacing all the doors. So I am in the one studio that I don't think they're touching, but again, the lights in here. And again, I'm really sorry about these very dark conditions. Hopefully, next time we do this, I'll be in a much better spot.
Exactly. It's just a mood lighting. Look like you're in the bat cave. You could be the cat girl or Catwoman or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
That's for it.
Yeah. I actually just saw the Batman with Rob Pattinson.
Yeah.
So good.
Is
But
it?
I'm ready to watch it again. Did you see that?
No, I there have been so many Batman movies. I don't know. I'm always getting Batman burnt out because I mean, there's been so many different ones, and it's just kind of like how many different times can they tell a story? But I will most likely watch it. I mean, I watched all the other ones. I don't know why I wouldn't watch this one, but that's kind of where I'm at there. But yeah,
Honestly, 10 out of 10 recommend. It's a very dark movie,
uh
but it's totally different than all the other ones. Like I loved it so much. Immediately when it was over, I was like, let's watch that again.
huh.
Cool. Really
That's
cool.
awesome.
Yeah.
Well, the actually, if we're talking movies here, the movie I'm excited to see, and I've been waiting since 1986 for the sequel to come out, is Top Gun. It's
Ooh,
Maverick, but
yes.
oh, oh my goodness! We had to wait an extra almost 2.5 years because it was supposed to come out in
Because of COVID.
2020, and then we had the pandemic, and then it didn't get released. And I'm like, I am dying to see this movie. I'm like, I love Top Gun.
God, it's gonna be so clutch. I'm hyped for that one. I'll get that to you. And I think that they're gonna do a really great job with it. Like they've got a lot of the cast in it, right? How many
Yeah,
of the original cast is in it?
exactly. I think even the kid who's supposed to be playing Goose's son looks like Goose. I mean,
Mhm.
I'm amazed of how they found an actor 30 years later that, that looked like Goose, and I'm like, holy crap! You can tell that's a son, or you would think it would be.
Yeah, anything is possible in Hollywood, right? Even if someone doesn't look the part, they'll somehow come up with like on the computer screen, like, how can we Photoshop this guy to look
Right,
exactly like him? It's incredible what they're doing with the effects these days. Yeah. I'm
right,
hyped.
exactly. Exactly. So yeah, full transparency. Me and Sarah, we met at the last Bengals rally when they came back from their Super Bowl loss. Unfortunately, she got down there early like I did. She found me. Me and my son were in the front row. We were right at the bar. We were waiting for the Bengals, and I got the chance to meet you and got interviewed by you. And that was an awesome event.
It was really cool. Yeah, it was fun celebrating the AFC championship win, and so many people came out for it. I saw you guys in the front row, and I'm like, oh, they're dedicated fans. I got to talk to them. And now we're flipping it around for me today, where you're interviewing me. But yeah, your interview was incredible, and I could just tell how big of a Bengals fan that you really are. And it's so cool to see that. We need that kind of spirit here in Cincinnati. And I could not be more excited for what they've done in the off season, and then be able to see that on the field in just a couple of months. Next week, they're going to release their schedule times and then you can purchase tickets. That I have my watch set for. I cannot wait. That first game at PBS is going to be electric. I mean, I cannot wait to see the sellout crowd here. Welcome to the jungle, real loud. See the fireworks going off. Yeah, you've got your Bengals gear on today. Yeah, people are excited for this team again and everything that they've done in the offseason, getting that O line together. We got to protect Joe Burrow. I can't wait to see what the bodyguard, Leo Collins, does. I mean, he's a lot of talk. So I'm like, all right, put it on the field. Let's see what you got, buddy. So it's going to be a good time.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm a season ticket holder, and I cannot wait to see Jackpot Joey Burrow. That's my little nickname for him, and L and all the new free agents and the guys that just drafted. And I was at the draft party there for the Cincinnati Bengals, and
How
Matt Ritter, the season ticket. I guess he's the
He's like the director of sales.
Yes, he was there. Yeah,
I think.
yeah. And he was actually telling me, because last time he was on my show, I said, Matt, are we close to actually, one, selling the season out, two, actually having a wait list? And we've never, ever had a wait list for season tickets for the Bengals. And he's like, Iceman, he's like, he pulled here, goes, we are really, really close. There's a very good chance by the time the season rolls around, we're going to have a wait list for season tickets.
I
That's
love that. They are so serving. And I know the Bengals are so good to their employees. Like, they took all of them to the Super Bowl. I thought that was really special.
Exactly. It was awesome. Now we have the great news with the Bengals, and the not so good news with the Reds. They're not doing the greatest, but you do have some really cool events that the Reds are doing here coming up soon.
Yes, I don't exactly want to focus on the record. We know what they're right now. We know that they're the worst team in baseball. They've only got 3 wins under the belt. It's really tough to see. We got a lot of guys injured, but we're going to focus on some of the fun that's happening at the ballpark this weekend and starting next week. Friday, we've got fireworks Friday night, and that's always a great time. They put on a great show right after the game. So stick around for that. It's always Rozzies, and I think you get like a 20-minute show right there. It's beautiful. And then Saturday, it's Joey Votto's Star Wars bobblehead nights.
Ooh.
Yeah, so if Joey Votto, Star Wars, and bobbleheads are your thing, they put it all into one. It's really cool. I'll have to tweet a picture of it out. Sunday, it's going to be a big family day, so you can look for special ticket packages. And then on Monday, my favorite day of the entire season, it is Bark in the Park. At 6:40, yeah, but prior to the game, you're going to see the dogs walking in a little parade on the field. So if you buy one of the special ticket packages for you and your pup, you get to walk the warning track prior to the game, and then you get to sit with your dog in a special section out there in right field. And no fireworks at night, though, so if we see any home runs, they're not going to set them off. They don't want to scare the pups. But it's always a fun night to be there with your dog and, share a hot dog and an ice cream together. Minnie and I love it. I actually just tweeted a link on my Twitter at Sara Elyse 128. If you do want to purchase tickets, there are still packages available. And I was talking with the PR manager over at the Cincinnati Reds, Michael Anderson. He said that a special guest will be performing the national anthem that night. Country music singer, Grammy Award winner Trisha Yearwood is going to be there.
Cool.
For a Trisha Yearwood fan, she's going to be there singing the national anthem prior to first pitch. And then if you want to add on a special VIP ticket to your package that you buy for you and your pup, you and your dog can meet her and get pictures with her during the game.
That's awesome. Yeah, me and my wife went and saw Trisha Yearwood. I'm going to date myself here. Back in, I was in my 20s, back in the 90s, a long time ago. We went and saw her, and we saw Garth Brooks the first time he came to Cincinnati back in '96 at the the Coliseum. I think it was Coliseum back then.
It's also going to be at Paul Brown Stadium.
Exactly. I would love to go to that, but I don't have tickets for that one yet. But that one would be cool. I mean, if you guys ever get a chance to go see either one of them, they are awesome. Garth Brooks is phenomenal. He's one of the best entertainers I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, I bet he is. And imagine him at Paul Brown Stadium with like 60,000 people screaming. I've got friends in low places. I mean, he did so well with his first date that he sold on that Saturday, May 15th, that he actually opened up Friday, May 14th for another show. So that's good. That's good news for us.
Exactly. That's what they did back in '96 too. He started with one show, and I think he did 3, maybe 4 shows. Yeah. Back in '96. I can't remember. It was a lot of them. They just kept adding them. I'm like, wow, like this is awesome.
Yeah, I've never seen him in concert before, but I've been drunk at a few weddings singing songs.
There you go. That's how you know the words to the song.
You do, over a couple beers. I'm like, yeah, I got this.
Exactly. So, real quick before I let you go here, just give everybody a background of what you do at the radio station, your schooling, and I know you're a Cincinnati girl, and I saw your bio. I love this already. You're a Skyline girl.
I am Skyline Chili's #1 fan. My go-to order is a 3-way juicy extra cheese and a chili cheese coney with no mustard, no onions, a large Diet Pepsi with extra crackers, and 2 York patties to finish it all off with.
You're making a fat guy hungry right now.
I'm like, maybe I'll eat that today during the Reds game when we've got the matinee special. Yeah, so I grew up in Cincinnati. I was born at Good Sam Hospital. I went to Fairfield, graduated from Fairfield High School, then went a half hour away to Miami Oxford, where I got my degree in journalism. And then I just started in the whole media field. I actually worked for the Cincinnati Cyclones out of college. I did sales and promos for them. Then worked over at Channel 9 a little bit. And now I'm here at Hart Media. I work on 700 WLW. I have a sports segment on the Scott Sloan Show. I also do the news here, and I'm doing a little bit of sports updates on Kiss 107. And I do some special things over on 1027 WEBN on the Kid Chris show. So I'm kind of all over the place here at iHeartMedia. And I appreciate that they let us do that here. If you're on one show, you can go on another. So I kind of get to dabble in a little bit, but everything is pretty much sports related. That's definitely my passion. I also work over at the Cincinnati Cyclones. I do their in-stand hosting for games, along with Jay Cruz and Natalie Jones over at Hubbard. So yeah, it's a great time, and we're having fun. Just hoping that we can see the Reds turn it around and get to work with them on some things as well. So
Exactly. And I'm a huge Cyclones fan. My son actually grew up. Well, he grew up playing hockey. We traveled all over the place, and he actually played for the University of Cincinnati. And we were actually at not the last home game. I wanted to go Tuesday. Maybe if I would have went, that would have helped. Unfortunately, they lost
I
in Game
know
7 and didn't move on into the playoffs. But
the
I
Tampa Bay are tough. They're really tough.
yes, it was heartbreaking. They had a chance, but but the Cyclones have been one of the, and I wish some people forget that they are a professional hockey team. I mean, people forget about that sometimes. They're like, oh, it's minor league, like, but it's still professional and it's awesome. It's a great
Yeah.
time going there to the Cyclones. The music, the entertainment. I mean, they have dollar beer there nights like every other night. It seems like it's a great place to go.
It really is. It's a great place for family, college students. I mean, you can get your kids out there. We keep it entertaining the whole time, entertaining the crowd during the periods and on the ice in between, on, during intermissions and things like that. So I don't know. My mom and dad, who really aren't into hockey at all, they'll come out and they're like, this is a great time. Like, you don't have
Yeah.
to know exactly what's going on. Like, they have no idea what's going on, but they're like, we are entertained from start to finish. And then by the end of it, my mom's like, we're going into a shootout. This is the best thing I've ever seen.
We're going to do a shootout. What's a shootout? But it's awesome.
Yeah. The game, she's like, all right, I want a jersey, I want t-shirts, a hoodie, a beat. I'm like, all right, number one fan here all of a sudden. So yeah, I love it. Again, you can have someone out there who's 9 months old or someone who's
Right.
90 years old. They're going to have a great time. I promise you that.
Exactly. Well, Sarah, you've given me about 12 minutes here. I appreciate it. Tell everybody about what you got coming on, where they can follow you on Twitter, and anything else you'd like to plug before I let you go.
Yep, I will see you guys this weekend. I'll be at a few of the Reds games, and then Minnie and I, my pup, we will be at Bark in the Park on Monday night. So come and say hi. If you guys want to follow along, all my social media is Sara Elyse 128. I post a lot of just fun and silly sports updates, and I try to keep it lighthearted. Always stay positive. And go Reds, Hooday, go Cyclones, and hey, FC Cincinnati got that big win last night, so congratulations to them.
Exactly. And thanks for coming from the Batcave. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah,
See
go
ya.
watch that movie.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Thanks, Sarah. See ya.
Bye. Thank you.